we're recording. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Shooting the Shit on this glorious Royal Rumble night. So far, three of my predictions have came true. Y'all make sure y'all go to the Royal Rumble video to check that out. As always, I'm joined by my lovable co-host,
Ruben the Third.
And today's, this session, reboots.
Movie remakes and reboots from 2016 to 2020.
All right, so
thanks to IMDb.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin.
Oh, just to let you know, also get a chance to check out the reactions after the Royal Rumble video that will be probably done tonight, or if not, well, actually, it'll be done tonight.
It has to be done tonight.
Yes. All right, so let's go over some movies that we've probably seen or we're more familiar with than we are with others.
Now, are we going to say this is a yay or nay?
Maybe, or just a quick discussion on, why this should be remade, why this definitely should not be remade.
All right, let's go for it.
Let's go with Pet Sematary.
Why?
I remember portions of the film. I remember the kid being buried and the kid coming back psychotic, kills the grandfather. And I don't remember the ending too much of it.
I remember the one where Clancy Brown. That his name?
The one that plays Lex Luthor's voice?
Yeah. Is it Clancy Brown? I know it's Clancy.
Wasn't Fred Gwynn from The Munsters? Wasn't he the grandfather in the first movie?
I have no idea, but the one I remember was the dog got ran over and the dog came back to life because he buried him in the pet cemetery, and the Clancy Brown character also died and came back to life. And I remember him getting blown up. I think that was part 2. I can't remember, but it was a kid. It was a famous kid who played the kid in the movie.
That might have been a remake already, like a TV remake.
No, it was Pet Sematary.
No, but I'm saying they've done Stephen King remakes as TV movies.
Then that probably was it.
Okay.
But do we really need Pet Sematary?
No.
No. So I'm gonna say no to that.
One that you're more familiar with, but I'm not. The Crow.
I'm gonna say no. We don't need it.
Oh, Jason Momoa. How do you say that?
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, he is supposed to be starring in it.
We don't need it.
Still don't need it.
Nope.
All right. The Orphanage. I'm more familiar with. It is a Spanish horror film presented by Guillermo del Toro. It's a very creepy ass movie. I liked it, but remake, no. A American version of it, no.
So you better learn Spanish.
Actually, no. Read the subtitles, and you'll be good. It's not very a talkative type movie. It's very creepy, and it has at least 1 or 2 jump scares or psychological jump scares.
Okay.
I really liked it. If you haven't got a chance to watch it, watch it.
All right.
The Orphanage.
So, in my opinion, I would take your word for it and say no.
Okay. Dirty Dancing. Why?
It's a classic. Does not need to be remade. You already had Havana Nights. I don't know why you want to remake it.
And that took place the movie itself didn't take place from the original universe, but it was like 2003.
Yep.
Way too long.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody really wants to see that now. So no.
This is a very unique one. It's based on an anime, but Japan's already made 2 of the movies. Actually, 3 of the movies. Death Note. Do we need an American version of this film?
I never seen Death Note, so I can't comment.
Okay, I haven't seen the anime version. I've only seen the 2 Japanese films. I didn't watch L, Changes the World, or whatever the hell that one was. Mm-hmm. But I did like Death Note 1 and 2, the Japanese films. They were dubbed over. We saw them in theaters. I liked them. 37-part anime, I'm not going to watch. I know basically, what's going on with it. American version of it, unless they do 2-3 parts of it, there's no need for it. I don't see the American version of this film being well liked.
Did you go to the Phantom events when they did air it?
Yes.
So how was that one?
That was good.
Okay, so let's stick with let's let Japan have their creations. We don't need American versions. It's just like what's that movie that's coming out now? that Scarlett Johansson is in.
Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, I don't think we need a version of that.
No.
It should just stop altogether.
And the only reason they even got poppers because of the whole whitewashing thing. I don't care. I just don't like Scarlett Johansson.
Not even as Black Widow.
No,
she's pretty hot as Black Widow.
Don't care. While we're on the whole Japanese take of it, Akira has been announced as being done as a movie.
As an American version?
Movie, yes. I didn't like the Japanese version of it. Or the anime version at all.
I mean, the anime was good for its time. To do an American version, there's only one director who I would give credit to for what he does, and I hated him because he ruins my childhood, but I can't see nobody else doing it other than Michael Bay, because that is an explosive, especially close towards the end. That is a very high explosive scenes and movie.
So, but he's more explosive with metal and not actual, like, creatures and shit, because that's more creature based than metal.
I know, but no. I see it being dead in the water. I feel like it's going to be one of those projects that just get lost and nobody wants to fund it.
Well, I think it's actually making its well into it, to doing it. Like Jake Gyllenhaal, I think it was Jake Gyllenhaal that really wanted to do. No, it's Tobey Maguire. He wanted to do the Robotech movie, and that never got
done. But that's my point.
And I'm glad, because the fucking first Robotech series, great. I didn't watch the other two from the anime, but I
watched as many as Cartoon Network would put on. I remember it, and I think what confused me was when they did the final battle or whatever with the Empire, and then it's 20, 30 years or so later. So, yeah, that's the only thing that kind of annoyed me, because it was like you had somebody's son or daughter in the next generation or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was Roy Foker's kid, though he died really early in the show.
It reminded me of, if there's this new not new, but there's this anime that came out, and I'm mad as hell I cannot remember it now, because it was on my top list of animes that I enjoyed. It was that was played just like Robotech in so many ways. It was
See, that's the problem. There's a lot of sci-fi and mech type things that it's hard to keep a hold of what you're watching.
Oh crap! It was the one where this guy, he had the power of will, but it was like a drill type thing, and God, I cannot think of it.
Is it Gungan Ligan?
Yeah, it's something like that. I loved it. It was great. I've watched that from beginning to end.
Did the main chick have a top and it was blue and red? It was like a bikini top?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. It's Gurran and then whatever the L, whatever it is.
It was like
Gurran
Lagann.
Yeah.
Gurran Lagann. That's what it was. Love that damn thing, man. That shit was awesome.
All right,
but it played just like Robotech, though.
So we'll move on. Right. Drop Dead Fred. I remember Phoebe Cates being in this movie.
Yes, I remember that movie. It was one of those Fox TV movies.
No, it was a theater-based movie.
No, it was another. It was another one. Drop Dead Fred. It was another one.
Because this is when her imaginary friend comes to life as she gets older.
Yeah, but in this one, I think it was a TV movie that did the same thing, because she placed her imaginary friend in a box, and then years later, when she's as an adult, she finds the box, opens it back up, and he.
Yeah, this is Drop Dead Fred. This is exactly what Drop Dead Fred was.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, this is a movie theater based movie.
Oh well, the one I remember was on Fox, because Fox used to air their movies, because that's Serial Mom.
Yeah, I remember that being like a TV movie type thing.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Very popular type thing.
It was, what was it? Another movie. Another movie that it was. The mom was turned into a werewolf.
That I don't remember.
Yeah, it was like a mom. She was turned into a werewolf, and then the final scene was her and the guy that she was messing around with fought each other in their bedroom, which is the funniest thing. But
weird.
Early 90s, man.
The Drop Dead Fred, depending on who they get as a kid, depending on who they get as the grown adult, and who becomes Fred, actually, I'd be willing to watch this film.
I would watch it, but I would have to go back and watch the original again.
And it probably won't be too hard with all the streaming services that we could probably easily find that one.
But yeah, but at the same time too, I would love it if it was an anime. If it was an animated.
Mm,
Because I mean, I'm sorry, but Sausage Party it kind of lead towards like you can watch adult CGI animation movies.
yeah, but this is gonna be more kids friendly. But so yeah or nay on this one,
Um,
depending on who they have
neutral.
as the actors and shit
I'm
like
going
that.
with neutral.
Okay,
I can dig it, but I can't. So
that doesn't help us at all.
yeah,
Okay.
but again, neutral. I'm sticking with neutral.
Starship Troopers.
No, 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 hell no,
No. Okay. The Never Ending Story.
no,
No, really?
yes, no.
This is gonna be the video of no.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the original, and I had a huge crush on the childlike Empress. Sorry. So yeah,
Again, depending on who they get as the actors and depending on how well they do the fantasy version of this thing, I would give it a slight go.
no, I'm still not going for it.
No? Okay.
Still not going.
We've already gone through Akira. American Psycho. Why do we need to do this one?
We don't, but America runs out of ideas. We're not Hollywood, not America. Hollywood has completely ran out of ideas.
See, my thing is,
And not every remake. If you're gonna do a remake, you should at least re-air the original, like in theaters or something, to test the waters.
yeah,
So that way you can say, okay, then we do need to remake this. I think there should be a rule where if you're gonna do a remake, the original movie should be played in movie theaters to see whether or not if people really wants to see an updated version of this.
you know my thing about Christian Bale, right?
Yeah.
This is one of the movies I could watch again with Christian Bale in it. Just not a remake, just the original film. And that hasn't even been that long ago. It is what, maybe 10 years if we're
But
lucky.
here's the one thing about American Psycho. What if it continues? What if it's a continuation, just like how it
But
was?
that's the problem. The guy who wrote the book only wrote one book. That's why they had American Psycho 2 that was dead in the water, and it was straight to theater, or straight to DVD, and it had Mila Kunis in it.
Yeah, but this is another prime example of why you need to leave well enough alone, but then you're like 20, 30 years behind on doing the sequel to that. Just like when how Fatal Attraction got a sequel, or yeah. What was the one where was it Basic Instinct? Where Sharon Stone, where she was famous for spread
That's
it.
Basic
Okay,
Instinct.
got a sequel. Flopped in the movie theaters.
Because that's stupid.
Because it was like 20 years past its time.
Yeah.
Still talking about a Top Gun. Sorry, 20 years, 30, damn near 30 years behind. Why? Wall Street, the one that
With Wall Street 2 with Shia LaBeouf.
yeah, like
Yeah.
why 20 years?
Even though, if I'm not mistaken, I think that did pretty decent in theaters.
I don't think it did.
I think it did pretty decent because they brought out the old one and people really actually like watching those two movies. Because that's the time when I was working still in a video store and people did like that. I don't know why. I haven't seen either one, but I need to watch the first one now.
But I would say no on that one.
We like doing old horror movies. I'm gonna go through a quick list. Well, not a quick list because I don't have them all together. But Birds,
No.
Creature of the Black Lagoon, because Universal wants to do all their movies like The Mummy.
But they're trying to brand their whole universe because the only good universe that they have apparently is the Fast and Furious movies. So now they're trying to do something with their Universal monster properties.
But they want to put them together too.
Yeah, that's why Dracula Untold led into the present day.
Stupid.
Mm.
Maybe we'll get a Mod Squad sequel. Or
Monster Squad.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
Monster Squad.
Yes.
It's too many squads.
Yes.
Too many squads.
Hey, they were the original, okay? They
Yes.
came out before Suicide Squad, even in the comic form.
It's still probably way better than most of the movies now. Escape from New York. Snake Plissken.
No, Snake Plissken.
Yes, my bad. Snake Plissken.
No.
My vision sucks.
No.
Depending on who they have in this.
No. I'm still going with no.
Okay.
I will say this much. I'm going to say no, but I would give it a shot because there's only one other person who I can see playing that role, and that's freaking Tom Hardy.
If Tom Hardy was in it, yeah, I'd be watching it.
That's why I said he's the only person I can see playing that role to a T.
So say if Tom Hardy is in it, yes?
I would consider watching it.
Okay.
I'm still against it, but I would consider watching it.
I'm going to say yes, Tom Hardy. Anything else, hell, even if old Kurt Russell does it, I'm like, okay, we're game.
The HBO movie that he did was pretty much a done solid deal on that one. I think he's done his time with that.
That sucks. Okay.
I think
actually, if Walter Hill did it again, then
unless you're gonna do like an Old Man Logan story plot, as far as like the comic form, not this Logan crap that they're coming out with now that has nothing to do with anything, but an older State Plissken at his age, and he just wants to be left alone, but somehow gets folded back into society somehow, some way.
So we'll give it a possibility.
Yeah.
So this is not a full video of notes.
Yeah. So there's a neutral. There's still a neutral aspect to put into this.
Okay. Heavy metal.
No. Why? Because the original heavy metal didn't have no story plot either.
Yeah, but
it was just stories.
Yeah, but it was fun music and whatnot. And if it wasn't for South Park that did a thing with it, then I would have never watched it. Thanks to South Park.
But it was still a bunch of stories. Although it was kind of funny to hear Harold Ramis and Tommy Chong have fun with each other.
Yeah.
On that one voice thing.
I thought this is the reason why we had Heavy Metal 2000, but okay. House Party, that's gonna kill you.
No. Fucking no. I don't know why they keep trying to rehash that. No. The one thing about Kid and Play was that Kid and Play the original story was that it was supposed to be Will Smith and DJ Jazzy Jeff. That was who was supposed to be playing in the original House Party. Kid and Play got it because they just went downstairs one day and then a whole bunch of kids saw them and they were screaming and shouting and they got rushed back upstairs and they had to sign a contract immediately because they was like, well, we didn't think you guys was that famous enough to play it, but okay, well, screw it. If y'all got a fan base, then we're going to give it a go. And it was cheap at the time. House Party was a classic and it still is a classic. You don't need to redo it. And then they had sequels. They even tried to rehash it for
with
modern
3 and 4, and it didn't work out.
No, they literally tried to do it with a newer generation because it was called House Party: The Next Generation.
Yeah, but wasn't it like the 4th one?
No, it was the fifth one. The 4th one was with Immature. The little kids from the 3rd one, they did one.
See, that's still getting still bad as 3 and 4 is just like remakes of the first 2, except they probably did it.
No, 3 was still with Kid and Play.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Kid and Play did 1, 2, and 3. Immature was
that the 3rd one even hit theaters.
Yeah. It was in theater. I remember the commercial and everything.
I don't remember 3.
I remember 3 and with the commercial and everything because they was like even Tisha Campbell's back for this one. So yeah, so to me 1, 2, and 3 perfect trilogy of that story. House Party 1 still goes down as my greatest movies of all time for me because I will put it up there with Harlem Nights, Coming to America, Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon. Like does not need to be bothered. It needs to be left alone.
So no. Okay.
Yes, a definite hell no.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing.
Little Shop of Horrors.
No.
Jesus.
And I'm going to say that again. Hell no. Because Rick Moranis still got it. Unless he's coming back and doing it.
Yeah, he is. He's not coming back.
He's supposed to be coming back. He said that his wife passed and then he waiting for, I think, like he got 2 more kids that he got to raise. Then he was considering coming back into entertainment.
By that time, he's done. So
he still looks good though. Still looks good.
I'll take your word on that.
Just saying.
Scarface. I didn't like that movie, so I don't care.
I never cared for Scarface. I was not a Scarface fan. I'm still saying no because that's been one of those projects that's been dead in the water.
Even though Scarface would be a remake of a remake, because Scarface with I'm blanking on his name. What's his name?
Al Pacino?
Al Pacino is a movie from the 30, 31, 32 era.
So you mean the 1930s?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. I'm gonna say no on this already. Short Circuit.
Definitely no.
No, that's a definite.
I'm not even going to entertain that. Because I can see them messing up Johnny Five. I can definitely see them screwing up Johnny Five somehow, some way.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do a
And the
CGI
whole
version of it.
yeah, and like the purpose of those movies that made them movies so great was that there was no CGI. It was all practical effects. Animatronics and practical effects. And then it was literally a remote control robot that was just awesome. And you're gonna sit here and crap it out with a CGI character?
Mm.
No.
Well, we're actually running down on time, so let's go through a list real quick.
Okay.
Yes or no, Jumanji?
No.
Even though they're already doing it.
Yeah.
Sequel, Gremlins 3.
No.
I give it a go.
I don't trust Hollywood in this current state. They ruined my childhood.
Van Helsing.
No.
No, Michael Bay ruined your childhood. Not
Hollywood, because they gave him approval. Damn it.
Marvel did not ruin your childhood.
Not yet. I'm still on
You're
the
still
Swensons. Yeah.
Disney or DC has though.
I'm trying to have hope, man. Power to the blue core.
Logan's Run. I don't think they need to do a remake.
No.
Police Academy.
Hell no.
Mortal Kombat. I would say yes.
If it's a continuation from the YouTube,
I'm saying yes. We're gonna go with a yes on that one.
it better be good though.
Time Cop. No.
What was that one?
Time Cop. John Claude Van Damme. Time Cop.
You already had two. No.
Yeah,
you already
exactly.
had two sequels.
Yeah, but you don't need it at all.
No, you don't.
Tomb Raider. I'm saying yes because I don't like Angelina Jolie.
Just neutral.
Hey, Walt Goggins is in it.
Neutral.
And Dominic West. And Daniel Wu.
Neutral.
And the director is named War.
Neutral.
Yeah, that's weird. Cliffhanger. No.
Definitely no.
Here's one for you, Voltron.
That's been dead in the water for damn near 10 years now.
Oh, okay, so that's good.
It's been dead in the water. And I'm sorry, I just can't because I don't have faith in them. They ruined Ninja Turtles. They ruined Transformers. Definitely on Ghostbusters. How much more can you ruin for me with my childhood? Seriously, how much more can you do to me?
We haven't done Thundercats yet.
And that's still dead in the water because they still trying to figure out ways on how to really make that popular. And it's like you have a great story. Only thing you have to do is decide whether or not if you want to do CGI, practical effects, or just do animation. And to me personally, certain things you just need to do animation to. Just update it. Like Big Hero 6. I'm sorry, but I can see it as a live action, but animated, it actually was decent.
It is actually really good.
So, yeah. Certain things you just need to stop trying to do live action for. You can do a serious animation. It's called anime.
Day of the Dead. No. They need to stop with all those zombies things.
Yes. I'm sorry. I get enough with Walking Dead, and that's perfect. I can't.
Firestarter.
I don't even know what that was.
That's a Stephen King movie with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, I didn't watch that one.
Okay. But probably every Stephen King thing, no. Unless if it's something that hasn't been done yet, like Dark Tower. I'm game for Dark Tower.
Was that supposed to be a movie or HBO got it?
It's a movie.
It's a movie?
They can't.
Okay.
They're nixing the whole movie/TV thing, then movie, and then / they cut all that. They're just doing a movie right now.
Yeah, because I heard Idris Elba is supposed to be attached to that.
Yeah, he's yeah, so he's playing Roland, and Matthew's supposed to be playing the Man in Black, the villain.
And this is Dark Tower?
Yeah, this is Dark Tower.
Okay.
Okay. Hellraiser. That's 25 or 27 years after the incident from the original one.
As long as it's a continuation and not a reboot, yes.
It looks like a continuation.
Okay, I can go with that.
The Mummy, we already seen a trailer for. It's tiny Tom Cruise.
If I can't, we'll see. But it all depends, though. The only thing I don't like about this is they don't continue or they don't mention Brendan Fraser's character.
See, here's my thing: is it the Mummy from Brendan Fraser's era, or is it the Mummy from earlier?
No, it's a Mummy from...
Because they're trying to do their classic Universal monster movies.
Yeah, but this monster isn't Egyptian. This mummy is not Egyptian.
Well, was the other one really?
The original in the first two, yes.
No, I'm talking about the old, back in the time type one.
I don't know. I never watched the Universal one. I never watched.
Well, they're
that
all
far
Universal
back.
technically because
I know, but I didn't watch that one back then.
No, and Russell Crowe's in it. Surprise, surprise.
Oh yeah, I thought you saw the trailer.
I didn't. I don't remember Russell Crowe being in that trailer.
It's gonna be kind of weird because he's supposed to be dead. I think in this one, Tom Cruise, he supposed to had apparently died and came back, so he may be connected to the mummy somehow, some way. I don't know.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mention this, but this is a little weird. Private Benjamin, the one that Goldie Hawn did years ago.
No.
Okay. They probably fucked it up and turn it from a comedy to an actual drama.
Yeah.
Untitled Spawn reboot. It's a follow up to the Spawn film from '97.
So here's the thing about the Spawn movie, and this was talks long ago. It was originally supposed to be about the cops. The new movie is supposed to be about the two cops, the detectives, and Spawn is supposed to be you're not supposed to see Spawn. Like you're supposed to see like silhouettes of him. The whole movie in premise is supposed to be about the two cops, not about Spawn itself. Spawn is supposed to be like the boogeyman, basically.
That's dumb. I don't need a. I want to see Batman. I don't want to see Gotham Central.
That's basically what you're gonna get.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to see Gotham Central.
That's basically what you're gonna get.
I know you don't care, but Wicked, I'm willing to watch as long as it's pretty good.
I don't know how many more shows I can do with about the Wizard of Oz. I mean, you have Emerald City.
No, this is Wicked, the movie based on the Broadway play.
Again, about the witches before Dorothy came to Oz. But again, you have Emerald City that just came out.
Don't care.
You had the sci-fi version of that show.
That actually was pretty good with Zooey Deschanel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was fairly.
I liked it.
I like how
but I like Zooey
were
Deschanel,
actually,
so that does also help.
Yeah, you watch New Girl then.
Actually, yeah, until they put Megan Fox in there, and then I stopped watching it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
8
you like
episodes of that bullshit? No.
You like her sister too in Bones?
No, I didn't watch Bones.
Oh, okay. Well, it was on its final season, so.
I'm surprised it's not done.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Okay. Tin Man is what you were talking about.
Yeah. And it was like 2 more other TV shows based on the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, but don't forget we're talking about movies.
And then you had the Oz, the Great and Powerful.
Oh yeah, with James Franco.
Yeah.
I almost called him Dave.
So
either way, doesn't really matter.
They're Franco. How about that?
I Am Legend's gonna reboot. Why?
It was a great one. It was great. Why does it need a reboot?
I like the ending of the film when it was the uncut or the reverse one, where except the one that they gave in theaters.
Yeah, where he actually survived. But like a friend of mine told me one time before, you can't be a living legend. The movie was called I Am Legend. You can't necessarily be a living legend.
There's a lot of legends out there still alive.
I'm just throwing the mythology out there for it. So, yeah. Good. Next.
Friday 13th, younger Jason Voorhees.
Don't care.
Exactly.
I really don't care.
Why is Ghostbusters on here? I have no clue. Don't care.
No, me either.
Leatherface.
Don't care. They had like 3 of those already.
3? Shit, they've got more than that. Like,
yeah, but as far as reboots go, yeah.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, 3 is ridiculous.
Magnificent 7.
Wait, please tell me this.
No, this is the one that just passed.
Okay, I'm about to say.
Did you watch that one?
Yes.
Was it pretty decent?
Yes, it was good.
So it was as good as the original one?
No, I'm not saying all that, but I say it was good. Denzel played his part well.
Did any of the main actors die in that movie?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
You want me to spoil it, or you want me to tell you?
Will we like to spoil? No. Did some major characters die in that movie?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need to know.
This is how many survived.
So almost like the original. No, a little bit more than the original cast actually survived.
Yeah, only this many people survived out of the entire movie. Hell, I want to say only survived, really, from what memory serves me right. Because Chris Pratt died like a G. I gotta say, he went out great. That was a true Suicide Squad.
Now I'm definitely not watching because Chris Pratt is dead. I still wouldn't have cared anyway. So.
No, but if you ever get a chance to watch it and you decide to, the way how he goes out, fucking awesome. It couldn't have been done better.
I'm just gonna mention this one because Pierce Brosnan did it, and then before him it was Steve McQueen. The Thomas Crown Affair. Crown Affair was boring with Steve McQueen. So I think the Pierce Brosnan one was boring. And
Yeah, I'm about to say
Michael B. Jordan is supposed to be starring in this new
one. I'm gonna play neutral only because of the fact that I do have great admiration for Michael B. Jordan because I do like Creed and I thought Creed was done well, which is actually coming out this year, which is crazy. I didn't think
Creed's already out.
No, the sequel.
Really?
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone had already said that the sequel will be out later this year.
So probably December, like the other one was.
Like okay. November, December, around late 2017.
I still haven't seen Creed yet.
Dude.
Eventually, I'll get around to it because I'm behind on a lot of movies.
For some odd reason, I'm gonna go ahead and throw it out there. For some odd reason, I keep tearing up. It's a hard tearjerker. I don't know why, but it gets me every time.
Which tears are jerking though?
Mine, because I can't stop.
No, I was talking about the
waterworks. No, not that one.
That one. This one, I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's gonna be a yes, but Beauty and the Beast. I'm excited.
Well, here's the thing. It's not technically a reboot or a remake. It's just a live action version of the animated, which is apparently what Disney is doing.
It's a live action remake.
Yeah, but it's
just like the Jungle Book was a live action remake.
Yeah, but it's basically all of Disney's movies. I mean, you had Cinderella. You know, I'm waiting for the Aladdin one.
Okay, but we're gonna get to that eventually.
That's the one I want. I want the Aladdin one.
Yes, Beauty and the Beast.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna sit here and say no to it because I seen the trailer and it doesn't look bad, but I just never watched none of the live action stuff. I never watched the.
Get a chance.
But I did. No, I take that back. I did watch Jungle Book.
Okay, I was about to say that. Do give a chance.
I did watch that on Netflix.
Yeah, surprisingly, that was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that was actually good.
I'll give him that. That was really good. Chris Walken, fucking amazing for King Louis. Love that. That was the best part of it. Did you see the ending of it? Did you like the credits and he came back?
Yeah.
And he starts singing his shit again?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Spoiler. But most people don't go past those credits. I was smart enough to do it this time. Nightmare on Elm Street, again, another fucking remake. No.
I don't care.
They're remaking The Craft.
Why?
I didn't watch the first one.
The original was great. Again, if it plays into the original where it's a continuation, I can dig it. At least it is paying homage to what already was there. But if you're going on trying to cash in and just keep rehashing something to play it off as something original, then yeah, that's where I have a problem with it. So, no. But I'm going to remain neutral to see whether or not if it's a continuation of the original.
Okay.
And out of all the actors from that movie, the black chick is the only one that still looks the same. And she's 50.
Jesus Christ.
She's 50 years old and she still looks the same.
Well, Neve Campbell's...
Fairly, but not like it looks like the black chick who I cannot remember her name. It looks like she has not aged.
Huh.
I bullshit you not. They showed up updated. It was like on Google and Yahoo for a good while. They was
one of
like
those type of where are they now?
Yeah, like like she looks damn good. Like she still looks the same. I'm like, really? I forgot what's her name. Rue something. I think I know it's Rue. That much I do know.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
I'm saying no on this because number one is Dwayne Johnson in it, but Big Trouble in Little China.
I'm a fan of the Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
And I can't stand by this one. I can't.
The only thing that I liked that was either a remake or a sequel or prequel to was The Thing. Because if you watch the original Thing and then the new one, they actually connect together, and I like that one. That's the only things that I could see, like Kurt Russell remakes. That's the only one that I'm like, okay, I'm good with that. Cabin Fever, for some reason, is already getting remade. Or if not, it's already been remade.
I don't care. So, I never watched the first one. So, I don't care.
Charlie's Angels.
Don't know why. Don't care.
Clue is getting...
No.
Redone.
No. Tim Curry, hands down.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. That's enough. Because Tim Curry's not. It's probably never going to be in it.
I mean, let's really, 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 really understand this. Okay, that movie with Tim Curry, nobody else can really do that like he did. I can't see nobody else doing it, and don't try to make me see somebody else doing it because I can't.
Rocky Horror Picture
Which I don't understand. But it was great for the fact that they did it as a TV spot. So I give them that credit. But I didn't even watch it. So,
Show. No.
but I haven't seen the original, so I can't really say.
No, well, you try to watch the original one because Sharon, Sarandon, Sharon Sarandon, what's her name again?
Susan Sarandon.
Yeah, Susan Sarandon. Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I clicked on her name right there, but yeah, that's probably the most amazing she's ever looked.
I bet.
Best. Um, Surprisingly, I don't know why this is on the list, but Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
I'll be fine with that because the
Hold
first
it.
one
Wait.
is garbage.
Okay. Well, here's the thing: we have to ask ourselves: are we going with Dungeons and Dragons, as in there's multiple characters and stories you can use, or are we saying Dungeons and Dragons from the cartoon?
We'll just speculate and say the cartoon.
So a PG version of The Hobbit?
Fair enough. So no.
I'm just saying, just tossing that out there.
But it also could fix the whole. One was it the Waynes, the one that was in G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
Dwayne,
Damon Wayans.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Was it Sean Wayans?
No, Marlon. Sorry,
Marlon. Yeah.
I don't know why.
Either way,
it was Marlon Wayans and old boy from Lois and Clark.
yeah.
He played Jimmy Olsen.
Yeah.
He was trying to be the lead, and I couldn't take him serious in that one. And the
Flash
ending
Gordon
was crappy. No,
Yeah.
I was a fan of the original. I don't exactly. I mean,
Flash.
you freaking Freddie Mercury. Jesus, Freddie Mercury. You can't remake that song. You just can't.
You know what made me watch Flash Gordon? Ted.
You want to know what made me watch Flash Gordon? Because of the Hawk people, and I thought it was a Justice League movie. And I was like, Hawkman! Okay, where's Superman? Wait, this isn't DC. But I still watched it though, and I'm a fan of it. I didn't watch the TV show, and I actually liked it, Defenders of the Universe. So, yeah. So, no, I can't get behind this one, because if the TV show didn't last long, what makes you think a movie is going to do the same thing?
Fair enough. Fugitive is getting remade for some weird reason.
No, I'm a fan of the original Harrison Ford's. Yeah.
That was based on the TV show, but the movie itself, I was a fan of too.
And I like the fact that they did a continuation into U.S. Marshals. So once again, unless Tommy Lee Jones,
I like that one too.
Yeah, I did too. But unless Tommy Lee Jones is replaying the role,
that's probably not going to happen.
I can't stand behind it. I can't do it.
We did mention Ghost in the Shell, so I'm not going to mention that now. Well, this is a weird one. I never heard of Going in Style, but it's going to be directed by Zach Braff, Morgan Freeman, and Margaret. I thought she was dead, and Christopher Lloyd's going to be in it.
And what's the name of the movie?
It's called Going in Style. I've never heard of it, so it's just I'm just tossing it out there.
It's another movie. I don't know why. Why is that a remake? Was there an original?
There must have been. That's why it's on this list.
I can't really comment on that one.
Green Lantern Corps is technically not a remake. It's just
a continuation, depending on if they actually follow suit.
So, this is one I knew about, but it's been in the works for a while. The Grudge. I don't think that should be remade. The original or the American version was fine from the Japanese version, but the Japanese version is much fucking scarier.
Yeah, I can't go with it. I'm not a horror fan, so I have no say so on that one.
So since you're not a very big horror fan, I Know What You Did Last Summer is getting remade again.
I don't know why.
Exactly.
You had 2 sequels. Really?
No, you only had one.
No, you had 2.
I Know What You Did Last Summer.
And I Don't Know What You Did Last Summer 2.
No, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah. Well, again.
But that's only 2 movies.
You had 2 sequels, and that's good enough.
That's not 2 sequels.
You still had long enough.
But you had 1 movie and a sequel.
Either way, we're wasting time.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are.
Just correct you on the stupidity of that.
We're wasting time.
The League of the Extraordinary Gentlemen? I didn't know that.
All depends on how they play this one out. and it should be a continuation.
Surprisingly, I like the movie. Sean Connery hated that fucking film.
Well, that's his stupidity.
Yeah, but I mean, I love the fucking film.
I enjoyed it for what it was because it was something different. I think Sean Connery hated it. I forgot. Matter of fact, I forgot the reasons why he said he hated it.
He clashed against the director a lot too. I know that was one of them.
It was a reason, but I mean, you can keep it going. You can just have a different guy play Sean Connery's character because technically he came back at the end. But what I tell you what I didn't like and which kind of pissed me off was that you had the character Phantom of the Opera, but then you used him to be Moriarty, but at the same time you didn't have Sherlock Holmes in it at all. So that's what I have a problem with.
Well,
So
you can't have Alan Quartermain and also Sherlock Holmes in the same movie.
still,
Yeah, it is what it is.
yeah, but
Mm,
I can give it a go. I'll give
okay,
it a go.
Manhunt was a movie back in the 80s.
Uh-huh.
They already remade it,
Uh-huh.
and it was called Red Dragon.
Uh-huh.
They're doing it again.
I don't know why.
We don't need another Hannibal Lecter
Yes,
type
I'm
film.
so tired. I mean, he's one of those guys where like, dude, just let the man go, please, please, just let it go.
Okay, I like the idea right now, Masters of the Universe, until I saw the director's name,
Who's directing?
McG.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Yeah, so
I thought they changed the director again or something.
yes,
I'm
on the
fine-
movie,
I'm fine with it.
not the director.
I'm fine with it simply because of the latest Master of the Universe comics. Plus, I'm a huge mythology buff, and I love the backstory to Eternia and what was Master of the Universe. If they can make it, well, here's the one thing I can say about that movie that will make it great. If they can stick to what made the animation great, which was the very very hippie trippy acid trips that movie basically was. I mean that cartoon was. Then yeah, you could be great because Doctor Strange proved that movies like that can be successful. Guardians of the Galaxy, another one, made made it popular where movies like that can be successful. So the vision of Masters of the Universe, yeah, I can dig it. But that sword better look great. That's my one of my biggest tips. And Battle Cat, it better be a Battle Cat. I did not like the Dolph Lundgren freaking
Because of Battle
one
Cat? Because of Battle
yes,
Cat?
because Battle Cat was not in it. I protested hard against that. I was like, where the hell is Battle Cat? Why are you going to throw He-Man in here, but you can't? Not even a reference.
Memento is supposed to be remade.
Don't know why.
Yeah, Mulan,
Live action,
Disney movie. Yes.
but that whole cast better be Asian.
Yeah, that's my thinking. If I see one white person, I'm gonna be pissed off.
It better not be one. This not do that Don Rickles crap where he gets an Oscar nomination for playing an Asian guy. Let's not do that.
Oh, and Mushu has to be voiced by
Eddie Murphy.
yes.
Better
At
be.
least that should only be
Better
the
be.
only thing that's all that should be right.
There's two things right there. The cast has to be entirely Asian, and
BD Wong at least has to be popped up on there, and the one that plays Mayday, from the Agents of Shield show because she was Mulan.
okay, I can give you
Yeah,
that.
they have to at least be in there. I don't care if they're the fucking parents.
I can give you that.
Yeah.
I can give you that. I give you
I
that.
want that at least.
You know who they probably get to voice the dragon if Eddie Murphy says no?
Who?
The guy from the Hangover movies. The Asian dude from that movie.
Oh, Ken Jeong.
Yeah.
I could see that too. I can see that. Do anything on Ocean's 8?
I can't comment because it's going to be an all female
Female
cast. So I mean,
It's like Ghostbusters.
but
Who gives a shit?
I love the Ocean's movie, so I'll give it a go. I'm not a fan of it, but I'm gonna give it a go.
Power Rangers.
I saw the trailer already. The Megazord is the only thing that kills me. Everything else looks great.
Potty Patrol. The Rocks.
I don't care.
Goldar is a Megazord itself.
I don't care.
Okay.
It's the Megazord that is like I really protested because of the Zords. I'm a huge robot if you are known because of the Zords, your show is popular because of the Zords. If the Zords don't look good, what's the purpose?
Hmm.
What's the purpose?
Red Sonja, no.
No,
Roadhouse with Ronda Rousey,
no,
Shaft,
no,
She's All That.
no,
This is the worst one to distract.
no.
Yeah, why?
Why? The
Sister
first
Act is
two,
still good.
I actually still enjoy the first two.
Stargate.
With a young Lauren Hill. No, because the TV shows are great, and if you unless there's a continuation of the TV shows or you combine the TV shows into one, then no, I don't. No, no.
Live action Sword and Stone by Disney.
Yeah,
Almost anything that's Disney live action, we're gonna say yes to. Everything else is almost a no.
yeah. I mean, because once again, Disney is keeping their properties intact. So, but I'm still waiting on my Darkwing Duck movie.
That'll never happen. And I'm gonna pass the other two because nobody gives a shit about them. But
Honorable mentions. Just go ahead and say them.
Z,
No.
that's the Zorro movie.
Oh well. Depending on how they play it, but keep going.
Yeah. The Batman.
We can save that for another day. I'm not going to comment on that because it's too much speculation. But I have to agree with what Ben Affleck said. Like, yo, Jesus Christ, people calm the fuck down. Leave me the hell alone. The movie's going to get done. I'm not going to rush it. Let me do what I need to do. I have other movies that I was signed on to that I have to get put out so I can do the Batman movie. So yeah,
I think his last movie bombed, and I think that's gonna reflect heavily on things he does now.
it's only because everybody's forcing him to do the freaking Batman movie.
And I hear that movie's actually pretty decent though.
A lot of his movies are good. They just fucking
Except Jaylee.
just hate nerds. Anyway, come on.
No, that's it.
That's
We're
it.
done.
Well, the takeaway from all of this, people, some things should just be left the fuck alone. As always, this has been another episode of Shooting the Shit. I've been your host, the Beige Wonder.
And we always say no. Rupin the Third.
And hey, see you in the funny pages.